Hi guys, it's Sam and I am back today with another tag video. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktuber TMI tag. Alright, so as I said, I will be doing the Booktuber TMI tag and apparently will be assisted by Miss Brenna here who wants to be held and be on camera again because we're a little ham, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I was not tagged for this. It looked like fun, so I decided to do it. This tag was created by Jix Books, and I will link her channel down below so you guys can go and check her out. So she is pretty cool, and there are 50 questions, and I will try and get through them as quickly as possible. That's a lot of questions. So the first question is, whose clothes style from a book character do you like? And I would probably have to go with any of the Jane Austen characters because I really love that Georgian era style clothes, those dresses. I really like those, so I'm going to have to go with any Jane Austen character. Question 2, your book boyfriend or fictional crush. For this one, I'd have to go with, again, any of the Jane Austen leading men, so Mr. Darcy, Mr. Knightley, Edward, even Mr. Rochester from Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. I also like basically any of the old classical romance books. Those would be my fictional crushes. Question 3, ever loved a book character but then started hating them? Nothing comes to mind, surprisingly. I can't think of a character that I started loving and then started to hate later on. I can't think of any, which seems like I should have by now, but I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind. Question number 4 is the biggest or longest book on your shelf. At 870 pages, that's going to go to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Question 5 is the heaviest book on your shelf. This one is actually going to go to Doctor Who. The Vault, this thing is heavy. It's heavy. I don't know, it's got to weigh at least 2-3 pounds. Probably more like 1, but it's still heavy, so this is my heaviest book. Question 6, do you have any book posters? Just one, just this Percy Jackson poster that came with my box set. This is the only book poster I have. Question 7, do you own any book-themed jewelry? I have one. I just have this snitch necklace that when you open it up, it is in fact a watch. And I don't think I've actually ever worn this, but I just kind of hang it because I like how it looks. And Question 8, book OTP. If I had to choose one, it would probably be Eleanor and Edward from Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. 9, favorite book series. This is a hard one to answer because I never really wanted to. Like when I made that top 10 favorite books video, that was still really hard for me to do. Lord of the Rings trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien. Question 10, favorite book to movie soundtrack. Lord of the Rings, hand down. I have always loved that soundtrack. Howard Shore is amazing. I love all 3, but I particularly love the first one and the 3rd soundtrack. So good. Howard Shore did an excellent job in composing the music for those movies. Just awesome. It's fantastic. Question 11, a book story that you miss or wish would continue. And I'm going to have to go with Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. It was a large part of my childhood. And when the last book came out when I was 22, I think. I miss it. I wish she would come out with more, though I know she said she won't. But I will forever live in hope that one day she will return to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Question 12, favorite standalone. I haven't read too many standalones, to be honest, but I think it's probably my most recent one that I've read. That would be Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Question 13, since when do you read books? I've always kind of read, but I didn't really start enjoying it until I was about 8, 9 when I first read The Big Friendly Giant by Roald Dahl, and that was kind of when it took off. Question 14, what Hogwarts house are you in? I was sorted into Hufflepuff on Pottermore. Proud Hufflepuff over here. Question 15, what quality do you look for in a book? Well, there is many things. I don't think I can just choose one, but definitely good writing. I love an excellent writing style, something that's engaging, is intelligent, doesn't use a lot of cliches or tropes or anything like that, just intelligent, engaging writing. And a good story. A book without a good story is just not good. I'm not gonna like it. Deep Blue. My favorite book quote is actually recently, and I read it in Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and it is this. Something happened inside me as I looked out into the vast universe. Through that telescope, the world was closer and larger than I'd ever imagined, and it was also beautiful and overwhelming, and I don't know, it made me aware that there was something inside of me that mattered. Question 17, favorite author. I can't answer this. I can't just choose one. So I'm not going to. I'm going to think outside the box and choose more than one. So J.K. Rowling, J.R.R. Tolkien, Jane Austen, the Bronte sisters, Chaucer, Dickens. Michael J. Sullivan, Scott Lynch, Alison Croghan. Those are just a few. I don't have just one favorite author. There's so many I like, and it is impossible for me to just choose one. So those are just some of the authors that I love. Question 18, your favorite book cover. I am going to choose The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss for this one. I have shown this one before in favorite cover videos, and I just like this one, I think, because it looks a little bit like a painting, making this even more of a work of art than it already is. Question 19, action or romance? Action. Question 20, where do you go when a sad moment happens in a book? I probably just stay wherever I happen to be at that moment when I'm reading. I guess if I get truly overwhelmed, I might go to my room, but to be honest, I don't get devastated that often by a book, and when I have, it's pretty much Harry Potter, and I think I was in my room when those happened, so I'm just gonna go in my room, if at all possible. Question 2, how long is your mourning period? I'm assuming this is pertaining to a book hangover. It varies upon the book. I think the longest I've gone is a month, maybe. It hasn't happened in a while, to be honest. I know it happened like after I finished the 7th Harry Potter book. I don't think I read for a month or so, but I'm the type of person that tends to like to dive into book after book after book. It doesn't happen very frequently for me anymore when I get a book hangover. So I think typically though it's a week. Question 23, least favorite book. You knew it was coming, right? Yeah, if you watched my videos, you knew this was coming. I hate this book. I didn't even finish it. Question 24, turn on any character. Don't know, I've never thought about this. I guess I like a character who is complicated, so maybe they're not totally nice, not totally good. But I also like good characters that are like, you know, your hero, your Aragorn. I like the Aragorn types from The Lord of the Rings. Just somebody who's a little bit complicated, can be conflicted, but is overall your heroic, seeks to do good type of a character, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Question 25, turn off in a character. As in real life, arrogance and pomposity. Like, for instance, Percy Weasley from the Harry Potter series. Question 26, reason I joined Booktube. I joined Booktube because I like books. I like to talk about books. I recently discovered this community around Christmas time and I thought it was great. And I just decided to be adventurous and create my own channel, and so far I'm quite happy that I made that decision. Question 27, name a scary book. It's not scary so much as creepy because I don't really typically read scary books, but I have to go with Neil Gaiman's Sandman. It is excellent, but it is kind of creepy. But interesting creepy. Question 28, the last book that made you cry. I didn't really cry, but I did get a little emotional at a couple points in Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Question 29, the last book that you gave 5 stars. The last book I gave 5 stars was Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Question 30, any favorite book titles? I do like the title Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I like The Mists of Avalon. The Name of the Wind's another title I like. I like Gone with the Wind. I like The Lies of Locke Lamora as a title. Those are just a few. There's a lot of other titles I like, but I'll be going on forever, and I'm trying to do this quickly, so let us move on. Question 31, last book you read. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Question 32, book you are currently reading. I'm currently reading and about 75% done with Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, and I am loving this book. Question 33, the last book adaptation you watched. I think it was The Hobbit. I think it was The Desolation of Smaug. I think. There could have been another one, but it's not coming to mind, so we're just going to go with The Hobbit. Question 34, a book character you always wanted to talk to. Dumbledore and Gandalf I always wanted to talk to. I thought it would be really cool to kind of meet them and converse with them, so we're going to go with those two. Question 35, an author you always wanted to talk to. J.R.R. Tolkien. Are you noticing the Lord of the Rings theme this video? It's not on purpose, I'm sorry. But J.R.R. Tolkien, because he just seemed like a really cool guy. I love the world that he created with the Lord of the Rings, and I found what he studied and taught in Oxford, history and mythologies, to be really interesting, so I would love to talk to him about that. I just think he would have been a really cool guy to talk to and get to know. Question 32, favorite book snack. Typically it's candy if I'm going to eat anything, like gummy candy such as Swedish Fish, Haribo raspberries, things like that. But most of the time I'm drinking something, and that something's either going to be coffee or tea. Question 37, a book world you wanted to live in. Oh, there's so many. I can't just name one. So, of course, the world of Harry Potter, Middle-earth from the Lord of the Rings, but minus Sauron and the marauding orcs, because I don't want to be slaughtered by an orc. Anything that takes place in Camelot. The world where Patrick Rothfuss books take place. Just so many. There's so many. Question 38. The world you would not want to live in. Anything dystopian. I would not want to go to any dystopian world or variation therein at all. No thank you. No. Question 39. The last time you smelled a book. I don't know. I do this though. We're going to go with a month ago. Because I really don't have any idea. I just know I've done it and I do it frequently, but specific time period, I have no idea. Question 40, weird insults used in books. I guess mudblood would be a weird insult. I don't know, I can't think of any weird insults right now. So we're gonna go with mudblood. It works. Question 41, favorite romance book. If you're talking about specific books in the romance genre, like those historical romances or anything, I've never read any of those. But I think you could consider any of Jane Austen's books to be a romance, or Jane Eyre. So I guess I would say Jane Eyre or Emma. Emma's a good romance book. There we go. Emma's all about romance. We're going to go with Emma by Jane Austen. Question 42. Do you write? No, absolutely not. I hate writing. I can't do it. I can't write. No. Question 43. Favorite magical item. Again, there'd be more than one here, but I think invisibility cloak would be pretty cool to have from Harry Potter, or even a wand. I would settle for a wand, even if I couldn't have an invisibility cloak. Wouldn't want the one ring. That would suck. Question 44, your Quidditch position. I think if I were to do anything on a Quidditch team, it would probably be Seeker. I think I'll be pretty good at the Seeker position, so we're gonna go with Seeker. Question 45, name a song you connect to a book. I've mentioned this before, but I always connect Blue Dabba Dee by Eiffel 65 to Harry Potter because I was super into that song when it first came out, and that was when I first started reading Harry Potter, so I forever just connect the two. So I hear that song, I immediately think of Harry Potter. I can't help it. Question 46, favorite book chat-up line. I know we're not in Professor Flitwick's class, but you're still charming. Question 47, have you ever used it? Oh, hell no. No, I don't think I've ever used any chat-up line. Question 48, favorite book fandom. You know, I guess that would be Harry Potter. That's probably the one I've really been in the most, I think, because when I got into it so young, when I was 11, when it had first come out, I think, yeah, Harry Potter would probably be my book fandom. I'm more in TV show fandoms than book fandoms, surprisingly, probably because I haven't read too many books in which the fandoms are located. I don't know. Well, it makes sense. Anyway, Harry Potter. Question 49. How many books do you own? I recently counted and it is about 160 right now. 160 books. Question 50. Who do you tag? I'm going to tag Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book. I am going to tag Becca from Becca Awesome Book Nut. I am going to tag Reagan from Peru's Project. I'm going to tag Jessica from Price is Wrong, and I am going to tag Issy from Just Keep Reading. And I will link their channels down below so you guys can go and check them out and all that good stuff. Alright guys, that was my Booktube TMI tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time guys, happy reading and bye! Question 31, the last book you read. I just finished Aristotle and don't know what I'm saying. Hi guys, it's Samantha and I am back today with another recommendation roulette video. So I started this video series last week, and basically the premise is I have my hat, I have a ton of titles that I absolutely love, and I choose 3 of these titles out each week and I recommend them to you, tell you why I liked them, a little bit of what they're about, why you should read them, etc. Basically it's a recommendation video with a twist.